Hi guys and gals, this is Weston Decker, and I wanted to talk to you today about the power of persistence. And as a quick example, I was talking to my business partner today, and I was asking him about, like what kind of ads, do you use, and how often did you have to post, and for how long before you started seeing some results? Because I noticed that I was doing what he had suggested, but he wasn't really clear when I first started as to how many times I should be doing it. And so obviously I was doing it probably once every few days, and I wasn't really getting any responses. I mean, these were just free places. And he was saying what he had to do was he was posting as many as 50 times per day, and he spent probably about a month before he actually started seeing any kind of results. So I guess the point is that it's very easy to get discouraged and look for different ways, and obviously there are different ways, but what it comes down to, if you're not being persistent on a daily, weekly, monthly, and even for a year, your business is going to just become stagnant, because once you stop working, obviously everything else stops working. And so if you're not persistent with whatever you do, then you can't really expect your results to be what you want. I guess when you hear about these gurus talk about just do whatever it takes, well, a lot of that, what that means is you have to persist through the tough times. And when you look at someone who's successful, you think to yourself, well, he's probably really not doing much. He's probably maybe just checking his email. Maybe he sends out a broadcast once a day. Maybe spends 1 hour, maybe 2 hours at the most each day. And yeah, that might be true for someone who's been doing it for a long time and has built up a following. But if you're relatively new, or or still trying to figure out things, then unfortunately the only way to get to your goals is you're going to have to be persistent. And that is also why you kind of have to realize that where you want to go gives you a big enough reason why. And if you're that emotionally involved, then you're going to continue to be persistent. So I guess the point is just continue to be persistent. Don't give up on your dreams. Realize that you will see results, but that you just got to keep moving forward, and eventually you will see results. Look at I'll give you an example. Another example. Napoleon Hill's book Think and Grow Rich, where the miners they go out and they start panning for gold in this one mine out in Colorado. And come to find out after a while that they've reached the end of the where the ore is, and so they end up giving up and selling the ore rights and the materials to a junk dealer. He comes along, he hires an engineer, and the engineer tells him that just another 3 feet away from where the previous prospector ended was a huge expanse of gold ore. So needless to say, this new miner went on to make millions. So just bear that in mind, that a lot of times you're only a foot away, or even 3 feet away in this example, from really reaching your dreams. And that would be my advice for today. I wish you the best. Thanks.